So we are not coming here, we are the Jews, we are the best, we are superb, we are here and everyone is down. That's really not where we're going to. We're just going to teach our Jewish brothers and sisters that it's not in our hand. It doesn't matter if this Goya, this Gentile girl that you met, she's the nicest person on earth. And this is what God thinks about her. She's really polite, manners, generous, modest, anything you want to say, I agree. You are the worst Jew on earth. You still don't have any permission to marry her. Nothing whatsoever. If she's the daughter of the king of the world, the daughter of the president, whatever she is, it doesn't matter. There's no exception to the rule. Never ever in history a Jew was permitted to marry a non-Jewish girl or Jewish girl to marry a non-Jewish guy. It doesn't matter from what nations he come, whether it comes from the good Gentiles, whether it comes from the bad Gentiles. Doesn't matter about their position, they have money, they don't have money, they love Israel, they're anti-Semite. This is irrelevant. There's no permission whatsoever for a Jew to marry any one of the nations. When Hashem chose the Jewish nation to be his children, thanks to Abraham, Yitzhak and Yaakov, the condition of the covenant that he made with the Jewish nation, which apparently it's us, is that we have no permission to marry any other nation. This is a very, very serious restriction. Now, since this is a divine order, and even the Christians who read the Bible, what we call the Torah, they call the Bible, but it's right there in English, in Russian, in any other language, they read it. There's no other way to understand it. And even the Arabs, who the Torah is holy for them as well, they read it in the Torah. They cannot come with any kind of complaint to a Jew who doesn't want to marry them. Because if it was our opinion, the Jewish people had a committee and they decided to deprive this nation, we cannot marry them, then you can call it prejudice, racism, whatever you want to call it, pride, ego, whatever. But since it's not in our hand, we're only following the instruction of the creator of the world. In that case, they cannot complain whatsoever if they're a little bit righteous. If they're wicked, don't expect anything. But if they a little bit have decency and common sense, they should never complain whatsoever. I know tens of cases of people who watch my debate with a priest, a Jew and a non-Jewish girl, boyfriend and girlfriend, and the Goya say to him, I cannot be with you. I don't want to get God angry. I'm giving up my love. And he said, what, you crazy? I didn't show you that for you to leave me. She said, oh, well, I don't want to go against God. If God say to the Jewish people that they cannot marry the Gentile, I'm a Gentile, why should I get God angry? Most people, they go with their feelings, with their desires. They don't go with the truth. We have to still put things in the right perspective. Why? A Jew, after he was chosen by God, and Hashem elevated us from 7 laws that we have to keep to 613. And He blessed us. And He called us the chosen people, a holy nation. And He made the eternal covenant with us. And He gave us the Torah and the Shabbat. We became a lot more precious than any other Gentile in the world. Where does it say it in the Tanakh? Let me read it to you. Hashem said like this, En goim kamar midli. This is a warning to the Jews who try to become non-Jews, who try to pretend that they are not Jews in their names, in their behaving, in their clothing, in their jobs. You want to be a goy? Let me explain to you the difference between a Jew to a goy in my eyes, which I am the manufacturer of the Jews and the non-Jews, and I am the only one who can rate people. Nobody else can do. Anybody who tries to rate people is a pure racist. I am the boss. I made everyone. And Hashem wrote in the Torah like this, En goyim kemar nidli, ukeshachak moznayim nechshavu. Translation, the difference between a Jew to a goy, to a non-Jew, and we are talking now even the most righteous God, not an idol worshipper. a great Gentile person, great personality, loving Jew, respecting God, everything fine with him. But this is a Jew compared to him, according to the book of God. The Jew is like the water that you bring from the lake in the bucket. And the Gentile is the few drops that stick to the side of the bucket when you put it down. This is the comparison of God between the Jew to a non-Jew. And again, I'm not making it up. I'm giving you the source. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Go and check. In any language you want, it's the same meaning. And the second comparison is, וכשחק מאזניים נחשבו. You are the weight for me. He is the little piece who fell on the floor that nobody cared. And you want to be him? You have the chutzpah to rebel against me like this, to be ungrateful to me? Do you understand the difference between the heaven of a righteous Jew to the heaven of the righteous Gentile?